everyone, welcome back to the weekly recap. Good to see ya. It's awesome to have you here. You know, there was a time when I was like 13 years old. A little too old for this to be happening, but I forgot how to spell the word of. Just randomly. It's not like I needed to spell it on the spot either. I was just thinking to myself, oh yeah, the word of, right? What does that start with? U? UV? Of. UV. That's not quite right. And I sat there and I thought about it for a little while. I was actually in the middle of a hide and seek game with some friends in our apartment complex. And I was hiding in that one little half-cylinder thing that goes into the basement. So that, some windows there, but it's below ground. So, that's just how it is. That's how it be. If you don't know, then you don't know. But I was hiding in one of those because even for 13, I was still pretty small. And I almost didn't get out. I almost was like, this isn't right. UV is not how you spell of. And I eventually, it finally cracked in my head. I was like, oh, OF, of. Great. I want to die. And then I actually didn't get found. So the moral of the story is, have a little crisis inside of a little vent thing, and you will win hide and seek almost every time. Now, why am I thinking back to that? You may be wondering. It's because I like to think back to a simpler time, when I could just freak out about the misspelling of the word of, and not about how fast AI is progressing. Because stuff's getting real. I don't know if you guys have seen, but we've got Betty White laying a verbal smackdown in the middle of a club. We've got what could possibly be the hardest Where's Waldo ever. Well, okay, it's getting there. It's got the idea. It's just got to do the opposite, and then it'll be there. And then you got this. You see it? I saw it, and now you have to see it too. Point is, AI is just getting a little too crazy. Technology, it's just a bit much. So we're gonna go on a little walk together. Just experience nature and smell the grass. Well, I am, not you, because you're doing what you're doing, which is watching this for whatever reason. Hey, look, a trail. Can you make trails yet, AI? Didn't think so. Check it out. Another trail. Two trails, AI. And you got zero. We have a guardrail here. Despite there being absolutely no road for motor vehicles to be seen. Do you have that? I didn't think so. Beef Toyota. It's October. Why is it so hot out? I wore pants today. What a foolish mistake on my part. What are these berries which grow beneath the bridge? Are they edible? Can I consume them? 20 times zoom on this thing? Oh my gosh, I had no idea I could zoom that far. Thanks, Samsung. I'm back in my car. It's way too hot for this, but I did want to show you guys a couple things. These are my bumper stickers. You got Stay Positive, obviously. The Rebel logo. You've got the Stargate symbol, the home symbol, I believe, and then Michael Scott's I'll Kill You, obviously. Because if people are close enough to read that, they need to get away. I've got Ty's Digivice over here. And over here I've got who I'm supporting in the 2024 election. Dwayne Elizondo Mountain Dew Camacho. Who else would it be, obviously? I actually designed this myself. Somebody threw a random political bumper sticker directly onto my car, which was not cool. I hated that. I don't like to put those on my car because I think that they're just kind of silly. No one's going to vote for your person after you've ticked them off on the road, and I guarantee that I tick some people off on the road. But yeah, I made this. It's actually on my Redbubble page. Now, if you haven't seen Idiocracy, the movie that bumper sticker was a reference from, you really should see it. It is quite, if you don't like comedy movies, you're not going to like it. But if you like comedy movies, then you're probably going to enjoy it. But the thing that gets me the most about that is it's a movie about really dumb people in the future. And while they were budgeting out the wardrobe, they needed a quick fix of very cheap shoes that they could have everybody in the future wear. And they found the perfect one. Whoever was in charge of wardrobe, can't remember who their name was, they picked it. And other people were looking at it and being like, well, okay, but what if this brand becomes big down the road? And they thought to themselves, no, absolutely not. These shoes look ridiculous. This company's going to go under. The shoe was a Croc. It was Crocs. Oh, it is just the gift that keeps on giving. But this week, what's been going on with me this week? Well, I became sick, unfortunately. It didn't stop me from getting up and watching the season finale of Ahsoka, which I should have already released a video on that, so I'm not going to get deep into it on this one. But heck of a week, all things considered. Kind of wanted to just sleep forever for part of it. My head hurts. I don't know what I have. I just don't. I can breathe through my nose just fine. I can smell everything just clear as day, which sucks, because on that walk, I walked past the water purification plant that I forgot was there. We got a puppy, which is just great. Yep, the 3-year-old wanted a puppy. And she named it Nugget Fry, which is just the cutest thing in the world, so we couldn't say no. But it's a cute puppy. Don't get me wrong. It's so annoying. It will not be quiet. As soon as you are gone from its sight, it's whining constantly. You put it in the kennel for nighttime so I can train, whining constantly. I've been sick, and the dog won't be quiet. It's going to have separation anxiety. I guarantee that. Oh my gosh. But it's cute. It's cute. And I couldn't say no. I could not say no. So now we have a puppy, and we still have 4 kittens that my one cat recently had as a litter. We gave away 1. So now we're down to only 4 in the house. It's October, though. Why is it so freaking hot out? I don't get that. I need movie recommendations, though. Apparently, I'm hosting a scary movie night. We're doing one for the kids, one for the adults. And I think I'm leaning on either the movie Berserker or the movie X. I've seen good things about them. I think they both came out last year, but I'm really not sure. If any of you have seen those movies, let me know if they're good. If you have different recommendations, let me know if they are as well. I just want to find really scary movies. I always find them to be kind of funny because they're just not relatable. People in them have no sense of intelligence. There's just such unrealistic things happening that I don't know. I don't feel attached. It just doesn't feel real. But I really do like spooky season. In fact, I know who I'm going as for Halloween, or at least I'm hoping to. I've never successfully put together a costume, really. I forget about it into the last minute, and then when it's the last minute, I'm like, crap, let me throw together some random things from my house. I was a Pokemon master a couple years ago, just because I had a bunch of random Pokemon stuff around my house. And I had actually recently drug out all of my old McDonald's Burger King toys, the ones where it was like the little clips that you could put onto your belt loops, and they were Pokeballs and you could put stuff into them. And I had tops and was doing Pokemon battles with them. But this year, I am going to go as Marty McFly. And 90% of the reason is because Michael J. Fox is actually the same height as me. Well, he's older than me, so I guess I'm the same height as him. You get what I'm saying? We're both 5'4". It's always been kind of funny to me, really. Charlie White, Penguins Zero, Moist Critical, whoever you know him as on YouTube. I've watched him for years. I thoroughly enjoy his content. And he always has this ongoing joke about how he's just a short 5'6". And every time it hurts me a little bit, because I'm a full 2 inches shorter than him. I guess not a lot has happened this week other than getting that puppy and taking a little trip up north with the family just for a couple days. Not even 2 full days. We drove up, spent the night there, drove back the evening after. So it wasn't even 2 full days. Not an awful lot going on this week. I'm hoping to make my girlfriend watch Star Wars Episode 5 soon. So, if she does, there will be a video on that. But I'm also hoping to go ahead and watch something this week that maybe I could talk about in next week's recap. I want to start something new. I don't know what yet. I've downloaded so many shows and movies and stuff like that to watch. And I know not too long ago I watched Jerry and Marge Go Large. It stars Bryan Cranston, Rainn Wilson, and some other recognizable people are in it. And it's based on a true story about a guy that figured out the rundown lottery system, I think is what it was called. But in any case, he figured that out, and he was generating a profit just playing the lottery and then pouring it all back into his community. It's a neat story. It's a bit comedic, but not so much. It's just kind of more of a, oh, this is a little heartwarming tale. And it didn't quite fit me. So in my personal scale, I would have given it like a 6 out of 10. But if it is the style of movie that you like you go and watch what style movie this is, and if it's right up your alley, I really think that you'd thoroughly enjoy it. In terms of how it was crafted, it was made very well. It was a very well-made movie. It just wasn't really my style. But I'm hoping to watch a movie soon that I haven't seen before, and then maybe I could talk about it in next week's recap. But who knows? You never know. I could be in jail next week. Not saying that I'm planning for it, but you just never know. I shouldn't have taken that walk. I should be napping. But that's it for now, everyone. I'm gonna go home. I'm not gonna nap. I'm not gonna get to, but I am gonna go home. So leave your thoughts in the comments below, stuff that I should watch, those movie recommendations especially. And I don't know, just let me know what you guys did through your week. I'm super curious to know. And yeah, till the next one, bye.